That's wrong.
Jeez.
No. That's wrong.
How did y'all let me do that?
HeyDreamer's Halloween Hot Ones Special.
What's going on, everybody? This is Donnie G, the professor of rock and roll. I'm here with my band HeyDreamer, and we've got Dustin.
Hello.
David.
What up?
Melody.
Scooby!
And yours truly. We are here to eat some wings and talk about some rock and roll, talk about some things that you're asking us. And it's about to get hot. It's about to get loud. Enjoy.
The bluer the cheese, the warmer the heart.
All right, so we're going to start with our first wing here, which is the Senor Lechuga. It is 0.006 to 1,200 Scoville units. Not really sure what the range there is, but anyway, it's a mild sauce that starts with garlic and avocado oil for a rich, dreamy texture and a savory base. A pinch of habanero adds a slight tingle to the taste buds. We're starting easy and delicious with this one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I need to tough it up.
It's really flavorful, though.
Uh-huh. Tastes delicious. What do you think, Dustin?
Yeah, I like this one a lot. You can actually really taste the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely a heavy feature in this one. But agreed, it does have a tingle.
Mm-hmm.
No blue cheese needed yet.
Spangle.
You got some chicken in your hair,
Some chicken
Daphne.
in your hair,
I'm sure I
Dad.
do. Probably add to the
Jinkies. Jeepers.
Jeepers.
This is going to just get worse.
No, it's just like it's all the hairs all out there. my headband is already fucked.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for the first question, and they ask, who here would you hesitate to lend money to, and why?
Here.
Yes.
At this table. Oh, Lord. I would say Dustin. Because bass players are untrustworthy.
It's true.
No, I'm just kidding. But
It's true.
because he's just gonna buy another bass, man.
Also true.
Dude has so many basses.
Also true.
So he's gonna be like, no, I really need this very serious thing. And then the next time I see him, he's like, I have a 72 P bass now. I'm like, weird. Because last month you couldn't afford a can of black beans, and now you have a 72 P bass. That's funny how that works. What about you, Dustin? Who in this room wouldn't you lend money to?
Who would I not lend money to? Fucking Scooby-Doo. This dude's gonna buy a bunch of boxes of Scooby snacks. He's gonna get high in the garage. He's gonna make fun of you for being scared, and then he's gonna freak out when the ghost comes through the wall, and it's just fucking old man Jenkins. Don't trust this. Don't
So I'm
trust
just
this
gonna
dog.
say, unironically, that is exactly what's happened tonight. I have made fun of everybody who was scared, and old man Jenkins is here to stay. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen over this next hour. We'll see if Scooby's the last one standing. How about that?
All right. This next sauce is called Karma sauce. It is a 5,600 Scoville unit hot sauce. The special lemongrass, galangal, and kaffir lime infused vinegar adds bright aromatic notes to this mild green chili sauce. Coconut sugar and other Thai aromatics and spices round out its complex flavor.
Donnie.
All right, so we're coming up on question number 2. It is a truth question. If you can only save one family member from a fire, who do you choose?
Jesus Christ, these are like next level.
It feels more mild than
It does.
the previous
Than the
one.
last one. Yeah.
It's yummy.
I think
but
it's because it's already hurting.
I think the lime brightens it up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and kind of just makes it feel a little less intense. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Delicious.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Yeah.
Before we start answering
Yeah,
questions,
this is my favorite one so far.
This is really tough.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick one, it's probably my 1965 Echo 5 bass
God damn it, that's a good
because it's pretty much irreplaceable. My dog is smart enough; she'll figure her shit out. She can get out of the house. My roomies, definitely smart enough to figure it out. And if I just happen to be, you know, with my mother or my sister or my father or my cousins, I feel like they're all smart enough too. They'd probably figure it out. But my 995 Echo 1965 bass does not have legs. Do you understand this?
Wait, I thought it did have legs. I thought you paid extra for that.
well, my dad was my best friend, but he already died a decade ago. So,
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, if I could save one family member from a house fire, it would probably be my best friend, Mickey Mouse. He's gotten me through a lot of stuff.
Donnie, save me!
And my wife, Adina, who I know is watching this, she would agree with me. Like, he's our bud. He makes everything good. And,
My
Yeah.
watch is burning, Donnie.
do we really want to hear Mickey Mouse saying that? No, we got to get him out of this fire as quickly as possible so he can continue to make the entire world happy and leech money off of all of us. We love you, Mickey.
All right. How we doing so far?
I'm doing great.
yeah,
Pretty good.
chilling.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You
yeah,
good?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, it's awesome.
Sweet.
Very flavorful.
Mhm.
All right, the next one up, sauce number 3, is the Hot Ones TM Pickled Garlic Sriracha. 18,000 Scoville units. So we were at 5,600. We are now going to 18,000.
So we've jumped up a bit.
Yeah.
Over
Yeah.
about triple,
About
maybe.
triple.
About triple
Okay.
what we were at, yeah. Introducing our twist on an icon of the sauce world. Like its original namesake, it starts with a sweet, ripe, red jalapenos, but we put our signature on it with our own pickled garlic and a splash of lime. That sounds really good.
It does.
Just right heat. Just right heat. And high quality ingredients are the name of the game with wing number 3.
All right, cheers.
All right.
What?
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is yummy.
This is very good.
I love that.
Yeah.
It is just the right amount of hot. Is it just me, or is so far the first one been the hottest?
So
Actually, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree
Because
with that.
I thought we started like, ooh,
Not like went like this.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
or
like,
even
oh
out.
damn.
I feel like they
that's
do that
the
on
first one.
purpose.
Mhm.
You know, just to fuck with you a little bit.
Lull you into a false sense of security.
But that's really good.
Mhm.
Yeah. The pickled
That's tasty.
pickled garlic is awesome.
Mhm. David, whenever you're ready, tell us about the last lie you told.
My memory's so bad in general. Oh yeah, probably lying to my boss about a commitment, which I did have a commitment. It just wasn't a professional commitment.
Sure.
It was my birthday.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Gets fired.
Dustin, what was the last lie you told?
The last lie I told, I'm not going to disclose location or time or any other specifics other than, and I'm sorry to say this, but it's when I told the sound engineer that the mix sounded good.
We've all been there, buddy.
And you know what? It wasn't trash, but there were some tweaks that I feel like could have been made, and it just really wasn't worth the effort to fight for it. You know, pick your battles. Children, if there's one thing in life that you can learn, pick your battles.
Last lie I ever told is I didn't because children, the real story here is don't tell lies.
Liar.
Just don't do it.
This is some fucking Disney ass bull.
We have a song about this.
Bullshit.
Last lie I ever told was that one right there. If you're going to tell a lie to get out of trouble, fucking do it. Tell that lie, because trouble is way worse than telling the lie itself. Just do it. It's easy.
That's my boy.
Hi! I love that answer.
This video's getting flagged.
Probably.
All right, Melody, what was the last lie that you told?
So, the last lie that I told was I told somebody that their baby was cute, and it was the most fucking ugly ass, weirdo looking baby I've ever seen in my life. Like, it literally looked like a salamander and a spider monkey had a baby. The arms were everywhere. I'm pretty sure I saw a tail. It wasn't what you think. And it was just like a nightmare in that thing. And I mean, what are you going to do? I was like, yeah, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. We all know the truth.
You baby ugly!
All right, we are at ring number 4.
Ring or wing?
Ring, wing. You know, who's to say? Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
Who says tomato?
Fucking idiots like this guy over here. Severe foods. Elotes loco fire. 26,500 Scoville units.
You just jumped.
We jumped from 18,000, so almost 10. Yes. This is an elote-inspired hot sauce, and it tastes just like your favorite street corn. Chile de árbol and a handful of ghost peppers add slow-burning heat that starts to linger. Things are about to take a turn. Skirt!
All right, Melody, who here do you think has the lowest IQ? It's okay, you can say me.
Yeah, that's easy, myself, because I'm dumb as shit. I forget shit all the time. I am always like, oh, like, I'm not going to get sick if I work for, like, 14 days straight and don't get any sleep and, like, lick sidewalks. I'm totally going to be fine. And then they're like, you have COVID. I'm like, what the fuck? When did that come up? Like, I thought licking sidewalks was totally sanitary. Well, it turns out it's fucking not. Just so you know. It's been a real bummer the last few months because I have to stop my habit of licking sidewalks. And I'm like, you know,
Damn it.
the sidewalks are my life, you know? It's a learning curve for sure. Yeah, okay.
It's definitely hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has a nice, like, asshole burn. And what I mean by that is, like, you know it's going to burn your asshole just by the way it burns your mouth. Because, you know, I've heard that your mouth and your asshole are kind of made of the same tissue. So, it's just for fun. Think about that the next time you kiss somebody.
Yeah, we're definitely moving up.
Yeah.
All right.
We're in
Which
resident asshole
one
zone.
was that? Volcano? Wait, what?
I think I'm going to do
You're right.
really well with that.
I see you. Oh boy. Now I'm starting to get scared.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I
you
can
have
see it
no
in
idea.
Donnie's face.
It gets real bad.
No.
Yeah.
That burn is starting to feel a little, it's a little pungent. It feels not quite like, you know, you're being audited, but it's there. It's getting there. And I know it's going to hurt later. What was the question?
Who here do you think has the lowest IQ?
Okay. I think the person here with the lowest IQ, and I'll be able to explain this, is probably Dustin. And that's because
Yes.
the rest of us have way more things that we're doing. You have 5 strings on a good day, sometimes 4.
Thank you.
I've got like 50,000 knobs that I'm changing on a day-to-day basis David probably needs to be an octopus. Like, you probably need 6 other arms to do what you're doing, and Melody's got 6 strings.
Thank you.
At least, right? So, and it's not by a lot. I don't think it's anything crazy, but yeah, I mean, if we're equating how many things you're doing on stage at once, it's probably the bass player. Sorry, Dustin, love you, bro.
Well, Dustin, on that note, who do you think has the lowest IQ?
Well, first I would respond to Professor G by saying I do still have a pedal board on which I have to tap dance. But I agree. I think it's me. I think I have the lowest IQ.
That's exactly what the guy with the lowest IQ is.
And I think there are a lot of factors that contribute to this, but I can't name them because I have the lowest IQ. But I think runner up for lowest IQ. I think it's me, but I think I might be in a tie with. Yeah, I know you want this. So, if it's not me, and it's this is a close tie, but if it's not me, I think the one with the lowest IQ is my little friend here, Cookie. Just look at that face. Just look at that face. Come on!
Disrespect.
Oh, man. All right. So, who here has the lowest IQ? Well, actually, as the drummer, using every part of my body, unlike some people, I might, Dustin and Donnie make a compelling argument, bass players, 4 strings, low end, frequencies. But, the only guy who's not playing a musical instrument that actually vibrates acoustically, that has all these patches and programs and software that you could just download off of appleloops.com. That would be Donnie, the keys player. So...
Oh, shots fired.
Who's to say this guy isn't just triggering sounds? We never thought about that before, but you can plug a USB stick into a Nord.
Also,
it's like you can replace me, with a drum machine. I mean, it'd have no soul. It'd sound like crap. And the ghost of Buddy Rich and myself are probably going to haunt you. But, you could do it. So, table goes to you, Donnie.
who's to say that I'm not recording and plugging everything into my Nord that can totally accept any kind of WAV file? I'm not saying I'm doing that. I'm just saying that it's not that I'm not doing that.
Oh, you just Norded him. He just got Norded. It's a big deal.
This is why drummers should just shut up and play their instrument.
Play a Nord, you get closer to the Lord.
I'm actually not doing that now. I'm downloading shit. He's right.
All right, number 5. Cinco is Hot Ones Los Calientes Rojo. 49,000 Scoville units.
Oh boy.
Kind of pisses me off that it's not just 50. Like,
Right?
just fucking commit.
Come on.
Just like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, our Cali Mex inspired Los Calientes sauces are best selling for a reason. Complex notes from smoked chiles, agave, citrus, and cumin mixed with a fruity habanero for the optimal balance of medium heat and flavor. Nice, Donnie.
That was definitely necessary.
Yeah, it was definitely intended, and he had a reason for that and everything.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so this is 49,000.
49,000.
Perfect. All right, cheers, y'all.
Cheers. It's not bad.
Can I just say, though,
Oh, no, it's bad.
whoever cooked these wings, they're fucking beautiful. Because they're, like, delicious, but then also
Crispy.
they're hooked up.
They're crispy. They're flavorful.
I'm eating feathers, and I'm like, fuck it.
This sauce, like, again, I'm waiting for it to, like,
It's not as bad.
slam me in the face, but this is very flavorful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I feel like the last
Ridiculous.
one was,
Mm-hmm.
the last one felt, more intense.
I've done this before. And if it's anything like it was before, it creeps up on you until Da Bomb, which is like liquid gasoline asshole fire.
The next question. What's the first thing you would ask for help with in therapy? Ooh. I feel like we've all done therapy, so we've probably already been there. But anyway.
Familial relationships. And it's not even like crazy, like bad or crazy traumatic, but like there's a big age gap with me and my siblings, and maybe some other people can relate to this. And when, you're in high school and then they're in like life after college or even marriage, it's just like, it's hard. So like now that I'm 30, I feel like now that we're all adults and now that like our lives are in, a permanent state, it's like, oh, now I feel like I can like really get to know you and like hang out and do stuff. But I'm just like, oh, how do I do that? Like, where do I start? Because it's like so superficial and it's so social media. Yeah, that's what I would do. It's just like how you make friend with siblings as adult, Mr. Therapist. How I do that.
So I would say the thing that I've needed the most therapy for is how to communicate ideas without giving away 100% truth. No, it's true, because my songs used to be like very brutally honest and they were hard to listen to. And so now I'm trying to figure out how to communicate trauma without like explaining all of it. And that's been really, really hard for me. That's been something I've really had to grow from, because it's like, I used to just say it like, oh yeah, my trauma was blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, most people are like, oh, I don't want to hear that, like a song. So it's like, how do you translate that into like a setting that's digestible?
Dressing it up.
Right. For most people.
No, that's real.
So I would say that's it. What about you, Donnie?
I don't have the highest tolerance for pain, so immediately it would probably be, help with pain management, heat specifically. Secondly, would probably be asking for help through a therapist with how to be okay with not being okay. Shit is messed up, and it's okay to not be all right at any time. There is no specific time where it's okay or not okay for you to be okay. It is always fine. Ask for help. We all need it. My mouth needs it right now. I'm going to take a sip of milk. I don't care.
That's a badass dude right there. Come on. Donnie J!
All right, Dustin.
Sometimes I think I have trouble expressing just core emotions. Or, if I'm upset, I try to hide it and like tuck it down, just because I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or I don't want to be an asshole or come across as, somebody who thinks they know more about something than they do, but
Right.
And so sometimes I just kind of keep my mouth shut and I let things build up, and that's not good. And I have worked on that a little bit before in therapy. So, this is based on something that I have already done and experienced. But I think therapy, like many other things in life, is something that takes constant maintenance.
Yeah.
It's
a process.
It's a process, and it never ends, right? It's like playing an instrument. Like if you ever think that you've reached the peak of where you're going to be,
You're
then
wrong.
you might as well fucking stop, or
Sure.
you're wrong. Yeah. And it's like, okay, I need to find the next level. There's something else I can learn here. So, in terms of therapy, I think there's always room to grow and push yourself and, find ways to become better in whatever way you're searching for.
Can we expound on that idea?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like a lot of times people will be like, oh, well, I'm like as good as the best person in this genre. And I'm like, well, what does genre matter? It's like, okay, so you're the best metal player in your town. Like, there's so much beyond that. And that's been humbling to me as I've grown as a musician. I'm just like, I'll play with somebody and I'm like, oh my gosh, this person is so much better than me. And it's not necessarily that like they are just like 100% talent, skilled, better than me. It's just that they play finger style chicken picking country music and I'm used to playing this other thing. And so we kind of balance each other out. But it's like so many times I get caught up in like, oh, I'm not as good as this person because I can't do what they do. But then at the same time, they probably can't do what I do.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the thing with music is it's like, whenever you think you've mastered a genre, not only are you wrong, it's like, okay, cool. You did jazz. Now try rock. Oh, you did rock. Now try jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Or you did chicken picking country. Okay, now try sweeping metal.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what happens. And nobody is a master of all. Nobody.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who you are. It's impossible.
Going off of that,
Yeah.
because that's something,
Yeah.
I think we all have felt like that, but I think it's a Carter McLean quote, the drummer for Broadway's Lion King. Pretty good. He's like, knowing what you can't do is like just as liberating as like knowing what you can. It's like finding your lane, being like, oh, I can't do that, and I know that's not my thing.
Right.
Sure, we always want to get better at stuff that we're not great at, especially in the different styles of music and our instruments. But it's like being like, no, that's not my thing. Like if someone called me for like a death metal gig, I'd be like, I am not your guy. I am not up to snuff to doing, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Totally agree. And I think that like part of that is not just as an artist, but in anything that you're doing, like always maintain that mentality of never quitting being a student. Like even those of us that are teachers, like have to be a student in some way. It's I feel like it's a healthy thing to realize that you can't do everything. You'll never be able to do everything. But if you keep yourself open, you can, kind of branch off and improve in ways that you didn't think you could before.
Right.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I would say, honestly, like being a teacher specifically for me, being a teacher for me has made me such a better musician because I've been forced to go back and think about things from like multiple different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone that you teach is different and they learn differently and their life experience is different and how they internalize information is different. And so you have to like navigate that with every single student that you take on, and it rounds out your understanding of music. And so, and it to your point about realizing, oh, you're never going to be the best,
Right.
hands down, right? Because there's always going to be someone who's younger, more professional, more skilled, somehow has more experience, and so I think so much of it comes down to just being the best you can be and being good, good people too, right? Just try to be good to other people. Sauce number 6, pico peppers by Volcano. Or sorry, other way around. Volcano by Pico Peppers. 76,000, which we were at 49,000, so we've gone up 17. Math.
Yeah, we're not a math pod.
The sweet and vegetal taste of roasted onions and bell peppers. I feel like that's supposed to be vegetable, but we're going to go with vegetal taste of, I could be wrong. Roasted onions and bell peppers quickly makes way for the habanero heat with this more than medium sauce. Habanero is featured three-way. Fermented, roasted, and ground for extra fire at things are getting spicy.
It's pronounced vegetile, and it is hot and spicy. Here we go.
Actually, it is vegetale from the Latin word vegetus.
Stop yapping, have a wing.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Listen to this.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
This tastes good.
Mm.
I like it.
You can definitely taste the red bell pepper.
Mm-hmm. And what was it? The habanero?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's honestly not bad.
It's not bad at all.
No, it's not.
Well, for starters, I'd like to say that Satan's pinky toe tastes delicious. It's good. It's not too hot. You may want to think about a pedicure, but outside of that, really, really tasty.
This little piggy fucking.
So big.
Impressive.
So the question is, tell us about a time you made someone cry. What did you do?
What about you, Dustin?
A time I made somebody cry.
One of your students last week.
Yeah.
Probably.
Not my tempo.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I hope not. Jesus. I've never seen any of my students cry on account of what I've said or done, but probably in the only time that really comes to mind is in like 5th grade. I threw a rock at somebody's head. Yeah, bad call.
Was she a witch?
He was just another kid in the grade and in the class, and I don't know. Maybe he said something to upset me, or just I don't know why.
You're just playing rocks.
Yeah, you're just playing rocks. You're you're in 5th grade. You're just 10 years old. You're playing rocks. Everybody knows that game. Rocks. You just throw the rocks.
I can just see your mom be like, Dustin threw a rock at a kid. She's like, a rock? That's so sad. She would be shocked.
I don't even know if that ever if it got reported, and because I don't remember talking to my mom about that. Like, you shouldn't throw rocks. I think it was my teacher, but anyway.
Your mom was probably like watching Spinal Tap with you, like, throw rocks.
Moral of the story: Dustin threw a rock at a kid and got away with it. It's fine.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, kids.
Throw rocks at people. Just do it.
I don't give a shit. I will.
All right. A time where I made someone cry, and since we are on the topic of mothers, I learned all of the words a little too early. My elementary school was a cesspool of we learned a lot. We learned a lot when we were in school, when we were out on the playground. All bets were off. Learned all of the words when I was like 7 years old, and that's fine. And the thing is, I didn't realize that there are certain words that even though you learn them and you say them around your friends, you should not say them around your mother. So I would get back in the car and be like, Mom, what is fucking piece of shit? And the first time I came to her with a question like that, yeah, she cried a little bit, and I still feel really bad about it. My mom is a sweetheart, and I didn't learn not to say words. I learned more words and learned when you learn the swear words, don't ask your parents what they mean.
Folks, we just rounded the halfway point. We are at number 7, so I guess a little bit past the halfway point. Either way, up next is Butterfly Bakery.
Ooh,
and the name of the sauce is called the Hot House Sauce. It's 131,000 Scoville units, up from 76,000.
cool.
A unique blend of Serrano, Habanero, Carolina Reaper, Ghost, and Carmen peppers. Quite a bit of fuck you in there. Makes up the base of this hot sauce. Pickle inspired, and from the Butterfly Bakery of Vermont. Ben & Jerry's hometown, baby. Same with fish. Dilly, delicious, and deadly spicy.
Yeah, that's there. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
This is really good. It's not that bad, though.
It's intense, but not overly so.
Really well balanced. Like
Yeah, because it's shaken.
it's
not
hot, but I'm
stirred.
still getting the flavor of I'm getting everything, not just like
Thank you for offering it.
hot.
On CDOP, you totally lean into the Iron Maiden. So can you talk about that?
So, I think where that came from, at its core, is that when I first started playing bass, like what kind of got me into playing and learning and picking up songs and techniques was Led Zeppelin, Sly Stone, and Iron Maiden. Those three bands were a big part of my like early upbringing, and I think what made me play like that for this song is probably just the initial guitar lick, because you were doing that rhythm,
Right.
you know, in the rhythm guitar,
Right.
but that initial da-ga-da-ga-da, right? So it's already there. So yeah, I mean, I guess to answer your question, that's kind of where it came from, and then it just so happens that Iron Maiden being kind of like late 70s and early to mid 80s, like heavy metal rock band, it just happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, I love 80s music, but I'll be the first to say like 80s isn't the top of my list of like
Right.
decades
Yeah,
of
sure.
what really
Yeah.
influenced me as a player.
Me
Like, I'm
either.
much more 70s, you know, and then like 2000s and 90s. Like, 80s, but at the same time, yeah, 80s has its like special place in my heart. And I think, you know, once we brought in that kind of Iron Maiden gallop and then the synths came in and it just added this like bigger, like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then we got to the chorus and it was just like, I think it was what you did
It
on
was
keys,
what he did.
right?
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, that feels really good.
Yeah.
And it feels like I'm fighting that when I'm playing the gallop. It does feel like everyone is bringing their flavor to it,
Right.
which really that's what being in a band is all about, right? It's like, that's why we do this. Like, it doesn't matter where the idea came from, it matters
Right.
what it became, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And that aspect of it is so beautiful to me because we all have these different influences and different backgrounds, and like what we do with our, you know, day-to-day lives as musicians is totally different, you know, from when we come together and get in a room and play. But I think that we all have this mutual respect and appreciation and just
That's
like,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking dope. Like,
Yeah.
Donnie
Well,
has this
because,
cool
like,
octave thing on the
yeah.
chorus. I'm doing that. Like, that's dope, you know?
You're hitting on such a key thing, and I'm going to say to all the young bands out there who, you know, want to make good, like, fun music. Play what you hear. Everything that you guys have said, and like what that all has in common is like you heard something, and then you either copied it or sprung off of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the change from like the straight gallop, you know, kind of Iron Maiden vibe, and then Donnie did the octave thing, and that made you change your bass line to the disco. So it's like, you hear it, play it. If you don't hear it, kids, don't play it.
Let the music tell you what it needs.
Yes.
Let the music tell you what it
Play the
needs.
subdivision.
Yeah. Or don't. You know, like, less is more. You know, people say that all the time, and it is true. And there are times when more is more. But I think just the key is listening, right?
Yeah.
It's like, we're all just like, oh, I like what David's doing on the verse there. I like the way he's subdividing. I like the way he's pushing.
I feel like that's the key to music in general.
Yeah.
That's how you get
It's
tight
just
as a
like,
band.
listen.
Like, we should always keep our ears open, and like, especially in a band setting, the people that are around us, you know, you grow to have a trust, and trust that what they are doing is going to either piggyback off of or initiate some thought in your mind that could then give somebody else something to think about. My hot take, and this could possibly end some friendships here, as someone that lives primarily in the digital world, I love analog EQ. I love analog everything, but you don't need it. You don't need it. With everything that we can do now with computers, we can make it work. You know, I hate the whole fix it in post, you know, vibe, but you can. You like any plugin that you want to use nowadays can totally be just as good as what signal flow you were going to use anyway.
I mean, honestly, I agree. I think where the issue comes up with this is that like people have this mentality of like, oh, analog's better and the old stuff always sounded better, and you can't recreate the sound perfectly in the box. And I think it depends on what you're listening to it on. If you're listening to modern music on a modern speaker system with modern electronics and modern wiring and so on and so forth, yeah, it's going to sound great. And the older stuff might sound a little weird or different. People, at least in terms of music and in the recording industry, people are mixing and mastering and recording based off of what is available to them at the time, right? So analog sounds great, especially on analog stuff. But sometimes analog doesn't sound as good when being compressed into a wave file on the internet and then shoved through however many other digital compressors until it reaches Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube or whatever other streaming service you use, and then out of your phone through whatever system you're listening to, whether it's the Bluetooth in your car or the headphones or whatever. So in the sense that the modern age, we are able to recreate these sounds pretty authentically without the hassle. I mean, ultimately, I agree. I think for me, the difference between the two, and this is something I think you would agree with because I know you love analog, is the tactile aspect of it. Specifically when I think of like recording or using like a pedal board or an amp, I don't know, man. There's just something about like putting my hand on a knob and just pushing that treble or that presence or that gain and feeling the moving air hitting my chest or hitting my eardrums and making me go like, yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? But like, does it really translate in the long run in a commercially released product? Probably not.
Yeah, and y'all, I think I'll use the phrase "moving air." That is all I'm doing on the drums. Mm-hmm. I'm whacking a stick in between a shell that has two membranes on it, and there's even a hole on the side of the shells that air can escape out of, and then I'm hitting metal discs, that vibrate. And to me, like, the only thing that I've noticed that you cannot get that like intimate sound and the closeness of is like really, really dynamic music. You can't do that. Like if you're making a jazz record, you want the drums to speak at quiet brushes, and then like big pops, and when you switch to sticks, the kick drum dynamics, and the same with like upright bass. Even on some of the best drum samples that I've heard, I don't think they can yet replicate dynamics. Like they can have like a 1, a 5, and a 10, like you can do that, you can automate, but if you're a really, really, really great player, not in jazz, but in, like even for our stuff, there's so much happening because we're a rock band that I can pull it back, dynamic wise, but really the only people who are going to notice that are the guys listening to our music on really nice speakers, not the casual fan listening on their iPhone or with their earbuds, or if we're playing live.
Da bomb. Da bomb Evolution at 135,600 Scoville units.
Yep.
If you've watched Hot Ones, then number 8 is where it gets really tough. At Heat-induced, they partnered with the mad scientists behind Beyond Insanity to bring you this more complex natural version that is equally potent and careful around the eyes.
All right, gang.
All right, cheers.
Do your thing.
All right.
Here we go. Just a bad one.
It's
all right. I'll show you.
Swallow. The trick is to swallow.
That's what she said.
Kicks like a mule with his balls wrapped in duct tape.
Right? It just hits.
Oh, it's good. It's actually better than what they say on the show, though. No, I think because this is the evolution sauce, so I feel like the flavor is a little more figured out.
Dustin, what is wrong with
Fucking delicious, dude.
Fucking
Not-
delusional, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, ground control to Major Tom. We are not having a good time.
Ground control to Major
I
Tom.
don't think I can sing it at this point. Oh, man. Woo!
Yeah. I mean, it's a swift kick.
Yeah. You
for
also,
sure.
you eat more spicy food than me, just on the ready.
You're doing. I mean, you're holding up just fine.
Second take. It's not that bad. It's fine. It's totally fine, dude.
This bitch hasn't eaten a blue cheese bite, a celery stick.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just keep trucking down that road.
I am.
All right.
You bet your fucking ass.
She's pissed.
And this bitch is on fire. It's almost hallucinogenic, isn't it? Do y'all feel that? Or
Yeah,
is
I mean, there's that. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, just like, yeah.
I'm telling you. Okay, here's the good question. What's the hottest show you've ever fucking played?
Oh,
David.
This was semi-recent and just, I think it was in the middle of Hotlanta, August, just humid, hot, all the lovely, combinations. And it was a jazz fusion gig with a good mutual friend of ours, Miles Brown, great guitar player. But
Okay,
it was...
can I just say, Miles Brown is fucking sick.
yeah.
If
Miles
you
Brown
haven't
is
listened
awesome.
to Miles Brown,
Yeah.
you're fucking missing out. And go look him up right now. We're tagging him in this shit.
Yeah, we love you, Miles. But anyway, yeah, it was awful, and it was like a jazz fusion gig, so you don't take your shirt off for that. It was like button down shirt, long pants, and like by like the third song, because we're cooking, we're playing like fast, busy stuff, and I'm just like, my spine is a swamp,
Sure.
and like my ass is a bog. I'm playing my butt off, but I'm like, I want to rip this stupid freaking shirt off. I'm like, and then the best part, we played a good set, and then it was like, oh right, I have to load my drum set in the car, and the parking was like a good few blocks down, so that was rough.
Yeah.
Hottest gig, 2012 Vans Warped Tour, Atlanta, Georgia, actually. And we had played Arizona, we played Nevada,
It's dry.
we played Southern Cali, but no, Atlanta had the humidity working against us, and it was at Lakewood Amphitheater, and it was like in the parking lot because big festival, you got to fit as many stages as you can. So it's just like baking concrete and gravel in the middle of summer. Normally, without humidity, it was probably like 100, 101 degrees or something like that. You add all that shit in, and oh man, it was intense. I don't think I've ever sweat so much in my life as much as I did at Vans Warped Tour 2012, Atlanta, Lakewood Amphitheater. That was rough.
The bomb is kicking my ass. I'm not even gonna lie. Next question.
All right, sauce number 9. We're almost there, folks.
Sweet.
Yep.
We are doing Queen Majesty, Sicilian Scorpion, 816,000 Scoville units. Just as a recap, the last sauce, Da Bomb, was 135,000. We basically multiplied the Scoville units by 8. Scorpion peppers are notoriously some of the hottest in the world.
Yep.
And Queen Majesty is forever one of Sean Evans, of Hot Ones, favorite sauce makers. So this release is going to stand out. It combines tear-inducing heat with Southern Italy inspired produce. Buon appetito.
I will say though, I was a little let down. I mean, at first it tasted alright. This is the only one to me that the heat is overpowering the flavor, and it's not, for me, nearly as palatable. It's just like, okay, this is just hot to me.
It's
all
just
the flavors getting lost. But I'm feeling it way. I like teared up on the last one. This one, No tears, but the inside of my mouth
Now
is...
my tears.
In honor of our friend that we've lost, Ozzy Osbourne, I'm feeling like that bat right now, in the sense that my neck isn't doing so good, and I feel like my head has been swallowed by the Prince of Darkness.
All right, you all know this next segment. We're going to do a deep dive of everyone's social media, specifically Instagram. And we're going to pull a picture or video, probably a picture, from every single band member here. And we're going to find out a little bit more behind the story of that picture. And we're going to try to do that while also trying not to lose our shit.
Dustin, aka Daphne, I know you got this beautiful wig on right now, but what is that? To be clear, this was not Donnie's reaction to the wing, but the thing on Dustin's head. He just thinks he's so cool.
So that is a hat that my mom gave to me.
It's definitely a hat.
I think she got it in Russia. Mm-hmm. So back in the day, back in the 70s or 80s, correct me, Mom, when I see you next, I guess. She worked for a radio station, TV station, excuse me. And they were in Moscow, and they were covering some sporting events. I don't know if it was Olympic stuff or something else, but anyway, I think that's where she got that hat. So it's
Moscow.
Some kind of Moscow Russian fur hat. And I filmed that video during lockdown, and it was, that time where we're all just kind of like figuring out what the fuck's going on, what's going to happen next. And, we all started getting a little bit weird with our internet videos and just like, I don't know, she gave me that hat one day in the middle of like a random ass day in like spring or summer during lockdown. And I'm trying to figure out what's a way to make my video different. I'm just going to play this bass line. So let me put on a funky hat. I don't know. It's dumb shit. But I love that hat. I still have that hat. It's very warm. It's a little odd. It's kind of like this cone-shaped weird dead carcass on one's cranium. But it's kind of cool. I like it. It's one of a kind. And that's the story behind that hat.
Well, let's check back in with Melody.
How you doing, Mel?
Mel's doing great. Yep. Scooby is doing great.
Donald?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm straight up. I'm dipping some bone into the ranch dressing, and that's kind of keeping.
You got the carcass juice.
I got the carcass juice. I got the ranch. It's keeping me afloat right now.
What do you think, Mr. Williams?
It's hot. It hurts. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, I'm doing one of these. But like y'all, it's good. Like I don't know what to say. It's good. Like
sure.
It's fine.
I've seen this guy eat Thai hot and pretend that he's not breaking a sweat before. This is affecting him. He's pumping up.
Dustin and I are relatively fine. That surprises me because I thought I might not actually die, but
it's that Williams blood, baby.
I guess so. And then Melody and Johnny are starting. They're on the struggle bus.
I'm totally handling all the hot wings very well.
So next up, Donnie.
All right. So Dina and I, my wife and I, we were at the candy shop in Universal City Walk, Hollywood, and there were these bears. Like it was not too long after Breaking Bad ended. There were these bears that were wearing yellow jumpsuits. How could you not associate that with Walt and Jesse cooking some stuff? So we found Jesse. It's time to cook. We found the bluest candy we could, ate that shit, and so did a little photo op with the cute bears dressed in hazmat suits. It was sweet.
David, I came across this picture, and I would like you to explain a little bit more about this mural, and specifically, as I've known you over the years, your love for baseball. Where did that come from? The American sport.
My dad went to the University of Alabama, which was a big college football town, but because who was a nerd like me, and he did music. He wasn't huge into football, and he just, he was just like, he got me into baseball as a kid. So really, I kind of have to thank him for that. But then some other friends of mine like got me hooked into just like the love of the game, and I was just watching, collecting baseball cards, like whatever. I just love the nerdiness of the game. Like, it's the only game that doesn't have a clock. Theoretically, you could play it, forever if the score is tied. But that mural is a really, really beautiful mural about just a few blocks down from Turner Field, which is where the Braves used to play. And it's a mural of the greatest of all time, Hank Aaron.
All right, folks, we've reached the end of our journey here. This is the Hot Ones Last Dab experience. At 2,693,000 Scoville units, we'll be sending off each other, ourselves, into this final flight of glory and pain and suffering and truth. And as a reminder, is about 2 million more Scoville units than the last sauce. So we're taking a pretty big jump here. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's tradition around here to add an extra dab of this mega spicy sauce to the final wing. Guinness record-breaking Pepper X chilies make this sauce a one-of-a-kind experience that is best enjoyed with friends. 10 wings up, 10 wings down. Take a bow.
I can eat that for breakfast. How did y'all let me do that?
No, Why did you let you do that?
I'm putting that on each and every one of you.
But
What is that though?
no, I'm good.
Okay.
No.
Who wants milk?
I need more.
Yeah. Here.
Actually, the lemonade is actually really helping.
This is the first time.
Just lemonade. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe because it's sugar free. I don't know. I'm like.
This is the first time where the hallucinogenic aspect starts to kind of tickle at the back of the mind.
I could straight up chug this right now.
I like immediately wash my hands. Go on.
Fuck you.
I think you've outdone Maier Rudolph in terms of just like pissed off because of heat.
Yeah, right. Donnie,
Are your eyes okay?
Despite this getup, I did not graduate. This full of sauce. It's not chill.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Those wings had a dreamer dedicated, and the sauces were a real scream. Don't forget to stream the band's new single celebrated Destruction of Paradise and check out their new music video. You just might connect with other mortals through music. What a horrid thought. Thanks for watching. Happy Halloween.